Hello everyone, I'm Kefepido, and I'd like to introduce the chess pawns. So, long story short, TheBoardsCousin has been agitating for me to play this squad, and I was kind of nervous about it because it sounds somewhat challenging to play, but, TBC did a lot of good work in the modding community recently, so basically I guess what I'm saying is, fine. Anyway. So, these chess mechs have some odd movement patterns. Well, maybe not so odd if you're familiar with chess, but like Knight Mech has two move officially, but can move, two squares one way and one the other, like a knight, and yet can't move three squares straight in a line. It's a bit odd. King Mech has one move, but it can move diagonally. Anyway, the pawns are a little interesting. They can only move in a straight line two squares, but they can either do a pushing attack adjacent or they can do a diagonal attack that doesn't push, but if it kills a Vec, then the diagonal attack has them replace it. Anyway. Sorry, I'm rambling too much. You'll see soon enough. So here we got spiders and also spiders, but otherwise could be worse. In case spiders weren't bad enough. Here we got, a few moderately annoying Vec. Fucking roaches. And that's Gigan, by the way, from the film Godzilla vs. Gigan. Meridia, not too bad, aside from infusers. I'm probably going to be a coward and start with Meridia again. And actually, Fireline doesn't look too bad. Maybe I should do Fireline? God help me if I have to do the ship mission, but it's not going to get better. And I believe King Mech does fly, at least, for what that's worth. Fuck you, ship mission. I ain't touching that shit. Like, it'd just be a disaster. I don't care if I have to do this. Okay. How bad can it be? Alright, so... Yeah, Rook Mech is a little weird. It moves in, straight lines and attacks in straight lines. And then, I have no idea how to properly use King Mech. I'll figure something out. Unless I don't. You know how it is. May as well go here in hopes of attracting a Vec. Now, I have been informed that Warbot is going to make Knight Mech a lot more threatening than it might otherwise have been. I suppose we'll see. Alright, so the tricky part here is... Actually, I guess this Swarmer would get bumped into Rook Mech at the moment, but... Yeah, I don't think his speed is getting greater than 7 unless I get, I don't know, Adrenaline or something. Also, in order to attack an adjacent thing, you have to have a space behind you. So I could feasibly attack the Mantis and do this, which would actually get him pushed onto the spawn, and that's actually not bad. Maybe I should do that. So that's a reasonable play. Then, likely I'll have a pawn kill this thing. And probably want Knight Mech killing this Swarmer. So let's see if I can do this properly. Yes, thank you. The Knight does seem to account for a shield. Like, in test mode at least, it allowed me to attack something that was shielded. Or rather, when NightMech had a shield, it allowed me to attack something that... Oh shit, this is going to be a problem if NightMech gets pushed into that building, so let me see if I can... Oh no, wait, if I have a pawn go here and then diagonal here, then it'll get pushed here. And if the pawn ends up getting Winter Scioned, then that's not a huge deal, since next turn should not be too bad. Sorry. Got... Huh. Yeah, that... Anyway, I assume I want this thing dead. I don't really want to just do that. Probably just want to have NightMech kill it. There's my shield, and then, yeah, the pawn's fucked. Oh, right, whoops, yeah, okay. I'm a fucking idiot, and I forgot about the wave, which, okay, so that's a problem, and it's entirely my fault. I hate when things are my fault. Can't someone else fuck up for once? Anyway. Okay, so that guy doesn't matter, this guy doesn't matter, that... This guy matters a lot. So... Part of the problem, of course, is I can't be having this, Alright. So I'm thinking I could have... Okay, these two are non-issues, they're attacking NightMech. I could have NightMech kill the Mantis. Then, I believe I could throw a pawn here, and well, after getting Rook Mech out of the way, I could throw a pawn and have pushed this Mantis onto a spawn. I think that works. Okay, this guy can go here. And for some reason, there's no push on that tile. I'm not going to complain about it. No, wait. I want here. Pawns to move. And, yeah, this guy can get pushed into that guy, and it will be funny. Now, as you fine folks may have noticed, I, Jeffepido, have not the slightest goddamn idea what I'm doing today. Now... I don't want to give Warbot all the XP, and yet... I also don't really want to... Come to think of it, if I get everyone out of the way, this Swarmer just dies, doesn't it? Okay, so I may as well have NightMech kill this loser, because no one else can anyway. And I'll have a pawn kill this guy. Can I do... No, wait. The positioning's wrong. I'll just, throw a pawn here. Pawn diagonal here. Rook Mech gets the hell out of the way. Alright. So, my mistakes did not doom me too badly. Huh. Okay. So what do I want? Rook or king? Let's go rook for now. Might as well. Now, what do I want for that? I'm leaning towards push, because that'll give KnightMech something to do if its health goes down low, which will happen. Although I'm going to want some move upgrades real quick. That diagonal upgrade is good too, but displacement can be critical. I mean, I don't need to tell anyone who actually plays this game that. So the lighthouse... Maybe? I don't know. That sounds tough. But I don't know that it'll get any easier either. Spillways... Maybe? 5 or fewer enemies sounds like it's going to be a fuck. Especially with swarmers. But do I have a choice? It's the 2-rep missions everywhere. Let's just do this and see what happens. Wow, that's a lot of swarmers. I would like to complain about the number of swarmers. It seems indecent. Anyway, well, I'll figure something out. Or I'll fail. Or, you know, one than the other. Okay, so how many dudes are actually attacking buildings today? Looks like, this guy and this guy. So I could have Rookmech smash this Swarmer right now. Then, I think KnightMech can get here and kill this Mantis. And then, Pawn can probably do something hilarious if I just, if I put a pawn here, it could ram this guy into that guy, and that'd be great, but I don't know if I can get where I want. Oh, wait. If Rookmech hits this guy, then I could throw the pawn here, move here, hit here. That probably works. Oh, right, I forgot about the push. Boom. That is a nice bonus, not gonna lie. And hopefully if I can manage to not get my pawn killed or frozen... Oh, nice. Then... They're in the Rookmech, right? Momentum might actually be good on account of Rookmech being able to move far, but... Killshot is never bad. Honestly, I'm leaning toward Killshot, especially since I believe the Rook has a +2 damage upgrade. I know I'm boring, using the same skill a lot, but... And, Alright, so I guess I'm cleaning smoke from somewhere. Probably here. No one was going to attack from there anyway. So, that got cleaned up pretty fast, but that's the Swarmer's fault for bunching up like idiots. Okay, so... nobody's actually attacking anything I care about. I'm leaning towards having a pawn get... my second pawn get thrown here and push the Scion onto a spawn. Oh hey, I can even cancel this guy along with the smoke while he's there. Not that it matters, but it's funny. And... or... yeah, I guess I could hit this guy too, but in the meantime... no, wait, I can't hit this guy because I kind of need King Mech to be in this lane if I want to do what I'm doing. Unless... oh well. I already did this one, right? Good. I probably shouldn't have used the pawn to block, but it seemed like a good opportunity to handle the Scion. Man, everybody wants a piece of NightMech today. Let's see, so if I do this... no, he lands over there. That seems off. Wait, shouldn't kill shot be triggering? Or is it causing jank because of the way it's throwing the enemy? That might be something to tell Duskhafer about, actually. Because I remember Earthmech from Manacasters had odd issues with the order things happened in due to throwing the enemy. Anyway, so how do I do this? Oh, no wait, it died, even though the preview was showing 1 damage. I have just no idea. About to get optimal on their asses. Anyway, yeah. So, not too worried about the 4 spawns, since I've got a lighthouse free and clear to use. Oh, would you look at that? Someone decided to actually attack buildings. What a day it is. So, okay, I could actually have King Mech throw a pawn here and hit... yeah, this guy's not doing that. Excuse me. Okay, so I could have this pawn stab this guy diagonally. Then King Mech go here, throw a pawn here to hit this guy into that guy. And then, this guy doesn't feel like doing much today, I suppose. Though, actually, if I put Rook Mech here and threw this guy here, it would... he'd be killing that guy at least, so that's something. I gotta be honest, I'm terrible at chess, like the actual game. My dad was always good at chess. I'm not. No, wait, no. I want to do this, and then... and that does that guy, and... I might as well let the Vec do the honors, since Warbot has no need for experience points. The only Vec permitted to take action is the one on my side. The error was opposing me. Okay, so over here, Cryovec doesn't seem bad. Spellways thing, yeah, with the Swarmers, that's going to be so fucked. I hate being low on rep, but this is probably doable. Ish, maybe, I don't know. Oh boy. I'll try this, I guess, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, right, King Mech can fly, I don't give a shit where I put him. Okay, maybe I should just have... I should probably just have Warbot crush the Cryovex straight up, but... Alright, so this loser could be thrown somewhere harmless. Too bad Rookmech can't fly. That would... Oh, man. I really wish I had pontoons on Rookmech. That would be great. But anyway. I could have Knightmech crush the Cryovex, just boom. Oh, that would actually push this guy onto a spawn, but... I was thinking of maybe... I could first just have Kingmech throw a pawn here and shove that guy in the water. Then kill the Cryovex, and then probably Rookmech do something with this guy, I guess. If I'm making the choice, I'd prefer to have a pawn active on the board that I can use next turn than a pawn die blocking. I need to double check if there's a... No, it'd be nice if there was a HP for pawns upgrade, but guess there ain't. What a pity. Anyway. There's your mission, I guess. So... Oh, right. Kill shot. Totally forgot. Okay, so... The positioning is awkward here, but it looks to me like I could have the pawn stab this scion onto a spawn point, then throw another pawn that kills the swarmer into the other swarmer. And then I could, you know, cackle with insane glee and have my other mechs repair themselves. As one does. I'm gonna need to be a bit cautious if I ever get the explosive pawn upgrade. Nice of the Winter Scion to make some more land for me, though. Okay, so... I was gonna say I could knock this one onto a spawn, but kill shot means he'll die. So that's cool. This guy, I... Oh, right, I could, stab this guy, I guess. Feels wrong not to make any actual use of the pawn here, but on the other hand, I don't much need to. I guess I might as well have Rookmech kill this one. And, you know, pawn these guys up. No wait, I probably want to be here. And Knightmech can go somewhere, barely matters, just want to get repaired. Rookmech can kill the shit out of this loser. Okay. Okay, so... I mean, Rookmech could just wipe this guy. I could have a pawn kill either of these losers. I could have Knightmech then kill the Mantis and another pawn kill this loser. Oh, no, wait, I could, Alright, I could have a pawn push this guy into that water. That's even better. There's no point in doing this, and I'm doing it anyway. Also, I keep forgetting Knightmech can push now. Kind of awkward to take the important upgrade and then forget it immediately. Alright, so the ships are not an option. The spillways are difficult. I have one thing I can sell, but... 6, 7... Is it even possible to do this with the swarmers? And kill shot on one of my dudes? I don't think it is. It's... Now, I guess the Perfect Island Award is only worth 1 rep, but... Yeah, realistically, I'm never getting the 5. And this is a better map for me anyway. Mostly, kinda, ish. Thanks, I hate it. Oh, there, mines. That's, Alright, I'll put King Mech here and hope I can figure something out, I guess. Okay. I could just have NightMech stomp here and ram one into the other, but I'd rather have the pawns get the XP. I don't want Rook Mech to get hit by this thing, so... I could have NightMech kill this guy, then have Rook Mech kill this, and King Mech deal with these, actually. I think that makes the most sense. In this particular context... Fuck Scions. Now, that pawn may not be super useful next turn, but that's probably okay. Alright, so let's see. Swarmer, Swarmer, Swarmer. Now, I could have Rook Mech kill this guy, a pawn kill this guy, and then Knight Mech kill that guy, I guess. Or can Knight Mech get in position for that guy? Oh yeah, it can if King Mech moves, which I have no reason not to do. The knight positioning is a little odd, but has not been a major issue yet. This might be tricky in a minute here, but I guess Rook Mech can cross the water. And also pawns, of course. Alright, so... I'm thinking Rook Mech kills this guy... This pawn can stab this guy, and another pawn could stab this guy. I think it's better to let the pawns get some action so King Mech can actually get XP. I mean, I know it's considered a team kill, but... Or I should say, no particular mech kill, perhaps, but... At least King Mech theoretically gets some of it. Glad she's having fun. Okay, so pawns I assume are not massive. Can King Mech get where I want? Ugh. I would have liked to put a pawn here, but I don't think King Mech's in the right position. And that's really annoying. Not that I need to do anything special here. I suppose Rook Mech could kill this Swarmer, and then... Problem is, if I throw a pawn here, it can't reach anything. Oh wait, it could go here and kill that guy, and then Knight Mech could do this one, I guess. Or better yet, KnightMech could do its thing, which pushes. Let's remember that. And then, oh wait, can I get these guys? Guess it doesn't matter. It might actually matter. Since KnightMech is in the way and now I can't do... Right, yeah, let's call this a learning experience. Now. Now then. Imagine how surreal it would be to have your city get saved by a bunch of giant chess pieces. Anyway, I think the Cobra leader's probably fucked. And I say that because he has what? 4 health? 4 health, really? That's what you're doing here? Gonna come at me with 4 health. Like, what is this? I don't even... Just shameful, really. Fucking cocky loser Vex think they're so cool. Okay, so let me see. KnightMech can just go here and hop on this guy, which would push this swarmer somewhere I'd need to deal with it, but would also push this one into water and push this one where it'll kill that one, which is kind of funny, honestly. Yeah, anyway. Oh, right, it applies acid. That's what makes it special. Anyhow, screw you, Cobra Leader. You are not worthy of my notice. What? How odd. I don't know what that was about. But... find out soon enough, I think. Yeah, one's gonna kill 2, so I will allow it. Okay, so my first thought is the pawn could just do this and it's funny. And then, yeah. In fact, I don't see anything else for the pawn to do, so, you know, why not? Then I could actually just have... I could have Rookmech kill this guy, or I could have KnightMech push this loser onto a spawn, while a fresh pawn kills that one. Can you attack with... Okay. Oh, you know, I always forget it can attack a mountain to throw a rock, but anyway, that's not important. It's funny when you realize KnightMech is almost the closest thing to artillery with the, you know, 4-way push and jumping move. Kind of like LeapMech. Okay, so... yeah, I can just do this and... now he's blocking spawn for me, as he should. Wait, why didn't that work? Kill shot always worked before. Well. I am not seeing the effect of it this time. That's passing strange. Still has kill shot, right? I mean, it shouldn't matter that much, but... Anyway, I'm gonna do this. I'll just go here because I can. Alright, so I think I can get this one. Yeah, I can just about do it. I'm just trying to think if there's a way I can kill him with other units. I don't think I can, though. Down to the wire there? Anyway, guess we're done here. Huh, okay, this guy seems alright. I don't really want self-destruct, though. I guess I may as well take this. Why not? And then I can actually get 3 cores anyway. Yay me. I feel special. Now, what do I actually want? Push is good. I probably want diagonal because I really need the extra options. But then what? +1 pawn? Probably. The move upgrades are so important, but being able to have 2 pawns active is a game changer, as is this, you know. I'm a little torn on the explosive upgrade, because buildings exist and pawns have limited movement ability. But, well, we'll figure it out, or else we'll fail. You never know. Thank you for watching. Join me next time for part 2.